Hello viewers, today we are going to see unit number 4 IC engines and power plant engineering. In that topic we are going to see a lecture on introduction to power plants. Welcome to the lecture. So classification of power plants. According to the environmental impact and renewability, hydroelectric power plant, nuclear power plant, gas fired power plant, diesel or oil fired power plant and coal fired power plant. According to the energy source reliability, biomass power plant, geothermal power plant, tidal power plant, wind power plant and solar power plant. Again, classification according to the ability to meet electrical demand, peak load, intermediate load and base load. Finally, classification by prime mover. Steam turbine, the prime mover is steam. Steam is obtained by heating up the water. The heat can be produced by using coal, gas, nuclear or solar. Next one is the gas turbine. Here gas is used as the prime mover. Gas can be gas fired or peak load. Next is the hydroelectric turbine. Here the kinetic energy of water is used. So the prime mover is water. The last one is the internal combustion engine. Here the engine's power is used. Engine can be run by using diesel, major by diesel, and in sometimes it is by petrol. So these are the classifications of the power plants. So there are some challenges in the power plants, not only in thermal power plant, but there are challenges in constructing a power plant. If you see the challenges, the first one is the community impact. Here the community impact defines that for example the landlords, if it is a agri land, they start opposing because the agriculture process can be affected and the soil wealth can be affected. So these kind of losses cannot be bared by any means. So this is one of the major impact. If you see in Tamil Nadu, there are some agri lands where the methane is extracted by using the central government project, and the farmers they started to protest against the policy of the government. So these kind of community impact, as well as the people in and around, if you see the pipelines that are digged underneath the ground, the surface of the earth, what happens is if there is a leakage and it will mix in the water, am I right? So the water, the drinking water can be spoiled and the people can be affected. So these kind of impacts are there in there while constructing a power plant. Community impact is the major thing because the people should not be affected at any cost. The second challenge is about the energy conversion. That means the process of converting one form of energy into another form of energy by using the resources. So this is one of the major fact where the technology is involved. If there is not any sufficient technology, then the process may find difficulties in converting one form of energy into electricity. So this is the major impact, one of the major impact. Then the next one is the fossil fuel combustion. Yes. So this fossil fuel combustion is also one of the major fact because day by day the fossil fuels are in demand. Only few countries around the globe they are supplying the fossil fuels. So these fossil fuels are obtained from the ground surface of the earth, and if you see there, uh, many countries are buying fossil fuels. India is one of the country, and the cost of the fossil fuel is day by day increasing. If you see some 20 or 25 years back, a liter of petrol cost around 25 to 30 rupees, right? Now the petrol's cost is 100 rupees, over 100 rupees, as well as the diesel cost is over 90 rupees. So this means that the cost of the fossil fuel is day by day increasing, as well as if you see the energy demands, they are also rapidly increasing. So this is one of the factor and the challenge while planning a power plant. The next is the important thing, that is the emission control. Why? Because emissions are one of the factor that can affect the human health. If you see the air quality index, for example, if you see the air quality index at major cities such as Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai, the air quality index crossed over 400 or 600, which means there are more dust particles present in the air. So this is also one of the factor challenge in constructing the power plant. So it can create respiratory issues to the human beings. So we must be planning our power plant by creating it as a eco-friendly and a environmental friendly power plant. The last is the resource management. This is the these are all other major facts. The resource is of course one of the major fact, because where do we find such resource? There only we can construct the power plant. For example, this thermal power plant is dependent on water, so it should be constructed nearer to the dams as well as the remaining power plants. The wind power plant, if you see where are the wind sources, there only we can construct the wind power plant, as well as solar. We cannot construct a solar power plant where the sunlight is low, right? So these are the factors, right? We are dependent on resources also. This resource management is also one of the thing. Not only these environmental factors, other than this, the transportation, the ease of access, everything matters. So these are the challenges in constructing a power plant. So that's it about the introduction of power plant, and we will meet in the next class and continue about thermal power plant. Thank you.